So, um, I don't know what's going on. I see my notifications jumping and going up. So we all gonna read it together about the what's going on. So let's see if the comment section. So the funny thing about this, right? I was thinking about 2026, right? And how a lot of people are tearing each other apart, right? 2026 might be the year of karma. All of the political grifters they're losing their shit because they lost the political war. Um, you got Abba in his situation. You had Anton in his situation. Corey Holcomb losing all his steam and shit that he did. The anti-passport bros are quiet. The anti-SYSBM, they've been quiet. Um, all of this shit is starting to, I'm not gonna say change, but a lot of people are getting exposed. Chicks who said that they tell other women not to get married, they end up marrying men. Uh, this shit is insane. So I'm gonna see what the hell's going on in my comment section, in the comment sections. So I gotta see a comment section. Um, where is it at? The Lily. Okay, nope. Where's the Lily? Where's Lily at? Oh, okay, there she go. I call her Li. I call her Li. I call her Libby. Her name is Libby. So I need to know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I wrote, how funny how Abba got exposed for what? Well, fuck. I was typing super fast. Funny, Abba got exposed. Let me get this right here. Let me fix it. I was writing it super fast. Funny, Abba got exposed, and all he can do is expose what she likes to do in the bedroom. That's my blad. I was trying to rush and get the fuck out of here. I did my run. It's funny how Abba got exposed, and all he can do is expose what she can do in the bedroom. But if a red pill makes, oh my bad, if a red pill, my bad, man does it, then it would turn into a misogyny conversation. It's so hypocritical. People, it's okay. I fucked up. I was trying to rush. Okay, let me proofread my shit again. Funny how Abba got exposed, and all he can do is expose what she do in the bedroom. If it was a red pill man that if it was real that did it, then it would turn into a misogyny conversation. So this shows me how hypocritical of people, how much of a hypocrite. This what happen when you rest. You see my mistakes. You see me fixing them. How much of a hypocrite, how much hypocrites people are based off who they like, and never judge the people based off how they treat. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, let's do it again. Funny how Abba got exposed, and all he can do is expose what she do. It's funny how Abba got exposed, and all he can do is expose what she do in the bedroom. But if it was a red pill man that did it, that did the same thing, it would turn into a misogyny conversation. This shows me how much hypocrites, it showed this, yeah. Okay, people are hypocrites. People are hypocrites. It's based off who they like and not the real treatment of people. Most people seem to only have one way of thinking, and you wonder why most people seem to have only one way of thinking, and you wonder why so many people, or should I say individuals, you wonder why some stay alone and far away from others because they see how you people act. And most don't like being around hypocrites. So I fucked up in that one. So let's let me see who I responded to. Let me see. Okay, this was more clear. I find it funny the same people under the comments would be saying something different if it was you see me, I was typing super fast. Say something different.
Battery level is 70%.
If it was a red pill content creator. Remember 2 years ago when Daisy Chan came out about Fresh and everyone milked it, Abba and Preach milked it, and Seed How and milked it, and Melted and hate this autocorrect shit, man. Okay, let's start over. Let's start correcting things. Did you call Daisy? I can't remember her fucking name. Okay. Did you tell why is it not in my analytics? It should be. I'm trying to get in my analytics so I don't have to keep typing it in, typing faster. Did you tell Daisy that? Or y'all made 1,000 jokes about Fresh? Did you, ABBA and Priest fans seem to forget y'all gave Daisy many tell Fresh business, and it was okay when ABBA and Preach was doing it to red pill men. So it's fair it happens to him, right? Proofread it. Let me see. Let's go. You ABBA and Priest fans seem to forget. Y'all gave Daisy many platforms to tell Fresh business. It was okay when ABBA and Priest was doing it to Red Pill men. So it's fair, right? It's fair. It's fair. Go. So I fucked up with some of my sentences and stuff like that. So I ain't even gonna read the comments because they're like, oh, you're stupid, and it's gonna be bad comments and shit. My good comments are back and forth with other people. So I'm gonna go down the comments and see what's going on. Let's see. Let's go to the comment sections that I commented on. Based off. Let's see. Nope. Trying to find out. Nope. I didn't say nothing to this one. Woof woof. Okay. Let me see. Y'all calling her names, but y'all didn't do this type of name calling when he was doing all this to Fresh 2 years ago. See, let me see. Okay, there we go. It's funny how y'all turn on a woman based off the guy, but y'all was on Daisy's side against Fresh. If Fresh talked about Daisy's sex life, would y'all say he bad? Who's even Daisy Chan? I don't know. I'm not chronically online. And if I was in a relationship and the other person knew, blah blah blah, I don't care about Fresh and Fit. And don't dish and you can't take it. If they don't want people to know the private about, don't expose it. So it means let me check. They all fake and stand for nothing. They all just defend their back biases. Okay, you can't say you're online. You can't say you not online and you're under comments right now. Your boy ABBA did many videos on Fresh ex baby mom and was okay with people's private lives online. He even bragged about how that Bragged about how that situation would make him money. Okay. Now y'all see how hard it is for me to be typing because the fucking autocorrect is really. That's why I love doing it on my laptop because my phone is 10 times faster and it's seamless. But my laptop is easy to not autocorrect words. So let me see. Oh shit! We got it live. Oh.
Hello guys. Who thought that this would ever be something I have to do?
Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, didn't I say that all it needs is a second girl? Oh, and this girl, she's a little bit more competent. She's a little bit more competent than the other girl. Oh, I'm dancing. Let's hear what she has to say.
Not me. But I have a story that I can share about dating ABBA. And on one hand, I think it's just hilarious. On the other hand, it's also sad. And I think, you know, when I talked to Libby, I remember asking if she could blur my face. And I think she just misunderstood because she said something like, if you want to cover your genuine misunderstanding. And then we have ABBA, Mr. Atlas, whatever the fuck your name really is, doxing my full government name, putting my LinkedIn. So it's not really like I have any, like, it's all in or nothing, baby, right? If I'm off.
Oh, so this is what your boy Abba does. This is what your boy Abba does when he gets mad. He start doxing females and the women who deal with him. Not even Fresh did some shit like this to girls. Now we see who the little punk is.
It's because I'm obviously retarded. I haven't been diagnosed with autism, but I don't think anyone ever hasn't thought that I had it. So I was talking to ABBA in 2021. Okay, maybe I should make disclaimers. He's not Hitler. He has his sweet moments, else he wouldn't ever date a guy, right? So we started talking 2021 on Instagram, and we talked. I had said something in his Instagram that was like, hey, you're cute, whatever. I was simping.
She wanted the fame. Well, I ain't gonna say she wanted the fame, but she fell for the. This is what I told you about these fucking male feminist dudes, right? They pretend they something just to get women, right? And they're meeting women on Instagram, but didn't this dude tell everybody to go outside? Remember, there's videos of this dude telling other men to go outside and stop being online, right? You just seen one of the comment sections. I had to clean up my whole sentence structures and shit, but this is real good content right here.
So he responded, and we had a phone call all night. And at the time, I wasn't really good with human connection or relationships in general. So I think the thought of having someone far away giving me attention was sort of nice.
Wow. So ABBA, Fresh is better at dating than ABBA. ABBA go after low self-esteem, mentally ill women. This is the second one, by the way, right? Oh shit. This nigga's a real creep.
And then it was also this guy that I thought was really articulate and also kind of cool. So we were talking, and I just remember feeling like so enamored by this person that I never thought they could do any wrong. Also, I was 22, and I think I said that before. Anyhow, so I went to visit him, and at the time I was visiting him, I remember I got vaccinated, whatever. I got vaccinated to go see him, and he couldn't pick me up from the airport because it was kind of closed. You couldn't go to the visitors area. And I remember our time being kind of average. Like, I think I went there for 5 days and I had paid for it myself to not make him feel like I was just going for a free vacation. So that's what I did. And we spent 5 days with each other. And I remember kind of feeling not like neglected, but I guess he just does not do a lot besides play video games. So he might seem like a person that would...
Wow. You can't even take females out. Even I know that, and I'm not a big guy on going out and stuff, but if you have a female, that is a must that you got to do, is take a girl out. Even if it's somewhere that you don't like, you gotta bear with it. Because it's not just about you anymore. It's about both of y'all enjoying certain things. Even in the beginning. This dude don't have...
really like go out there and date and do all this cool stuff, but really it's like what you would imagine like a Reddit moderator to be, where it's like he's just hunched over on his computer. And he also admits to this day that 2021 was not a good phase for him, like psychologically. And I remember we had left things kind of off okay-ish, like there was never any beef. Now the second time we met, this one was okay. So I had just gotten a breast reduction in Colombia.
So if you hear what on my laptop, you hear I type a lot faster on my laptop. So it's basically is my phone.
Yeah, so I had all my blood stats, because you have to be healthy for like being sexually responsible was something we had always kind of done. And this time he told me that he had been on, what was it? He told me he was on some sort of medication that makes him unfertile. So he just said it like, oh, you know, kids isn't happening because I'm on medication that makes me infertile. So I kind of just took his word for it. And during this time, I remember, you know, we were just kind of talking, not talking on and off for years. And there was this one time, Lord, this is the funniest. I remember it was Christmas, and also we had sent each other Christmas presents, which was also very sweet, so like no hate on that. I got a Polaroid camera and a sweet card, and I think I got him like a red shirt, then one with a pattern, maybe you know it from the channel. So when we reconnected this year, he would wear the shirt again. So how's that for? We went on 2 dates and I was like really mad that we didn't get to date. Who's the retard? Well, I am too, but for other reasons, you know, I'm not malicious. So anyway, where was I? Should have made some notes. And I remember that I had kind of had a crush on him around Christmas time, and I sent him a video of Christmas carolers. Is that what it's called? It was like kids singing for Christmas. And at the time, because I was kind of hoping that maybe we would have a future together, and he did also give me reason to believe it, I thought maybe he would go on a podcast and be like, oh, I'm in love with this Colombian girl, but not that he would ever say it like that, but I thought like, if like the topic of Colombia came up or Switzerland or something that would have to do with me, I thought that maybe he would bring me up. But he went on I think, I don't remember. Maybe you guys are way better than me, but he pulled up to a podcast saying, I just hate young women, me being 22 at the time. I just hate young women, and especially when they send me fucking things like Christmas kids singing. Like, I'll look at that and be like, I don't give a fuck about that. Meanwhile, he had responded positively when I sent it. I remember him being like, oh, that's very cute, whatnot, whatever. So anyway, the second time I went over to Canada, we had this kind of thing where he was saying that he couldn't get fertile, he couldn't get anyone pregnant because of his medication. So we were just laying in bed one time and I asked him, what's this medication really like for? Because I worried, well, what if he has cancer or something? And then he goes like, I'm not on that medication anymore. And then we both just panicked and we went to the pharmacy to get like emergency contraception, which I also paid for. And he was cold to me all the way there as if it had been my fault. Like he just gaslit me into thinking that maybe I just made the medication thing up. Or that I had been the one not being responsible. Also, I had gotten terribly sick. And then he also forgot. Second time he was supposed to pick me up from the airport and he forgot what time I was like arriving. So I come to the airport, no one's there. So I'm like, hey Abba, what's up?
Fresh.
Little luggage. He says, oh, I didn't know you were arriving now. Why don't you just take an Uber and get over here? So I was like, no, you promised you'd get me. So we kind of had this little back and forth, and he starts to be really pissed that I'm demanding something he had promised to do. So, and then I kind of insist that he gets me from the airport, and he gets me from the airport, but then it like sets the whole mood for the trip, and it's like already started off horrible. So the second time I went to Canada, I was just really, I was going to botanical garden by myself. I was going to a museum by myself. So I was making really just friends along the way in Montreal because this guy was not like super attentive with me. He did have good moments. I will say he did have good moments. And he does seem kind of, I think sometimes just disconnected from what people want.
Isn't it funny? This guy comes online, try to meet a moral superiority to everybody else, and he dare talk shit about red pill men. Oh wow. I could show inbox messages of me treating women better than he treating women that he knows. This is insane.
Like what they truly want from him. It's like, I don't need. We went to a sushi restaurant that was like, it had a whole show like, and I did not like one bit feel like I ever needed any luxurious experience. I just wanted to talk to him and not feel like I'm bothering him. So that wasn't always there. And I think I can see how with Libby, she doesn't respond well to that type of coldness. Because if you love someone, you want to be with them. And ideally they want to also be with you and not give you mixed signals. So that can be kind of hard, and I get why she's spiraling now, because it is effectively horrible how he probably treated her. And then she goes on to want to kill herself, so that's that. Oh, she just texted me, Libby, I really believe you. This man has been a weirdo to me. So this year I reached out to him because there was a really funny coincidence. And last time he blocked me and he said, I think you're a what? What was I? So I was sick, and then he had to take me to a shoot because he didn't know what. I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. So he takes me to this.
So this debunks the ABBA situation where he said the girls are trying to use him. These girls are hurt. They're not trying to be manipulative or whatever from what I see. Yeah, they got a little hand into them. They want to get revenge on them. But they're not as calculating as Daisy was. And mind you, they milked that Daisy situation, right? they milked that whole Daisy situation. So he has a pattern. He don't have social skills. But he wants to talk shit about incels and talk about commentary on social. let me tell you a reality of my life, right? I wanted most people out of my life at 18 years old because I was sick of a lot of people. People didn't leave me alone until I was 29 years old. As soon as I turned 29, going on 30, that's when I had my peace. I didn't have all these friendships and responsibilities to hit up to and all these mood changes and shifting. It took all the way from my childhood, from 5 years old, being social, to 29. You do the math. This guy don't know how to treat women. He shouldn't have fame. And he had the nerve to talk shit about red pill men. Are you serious? I can treat women better than this shit. What the and it's 2 women. It might be 3. 3 might come out.
Shoot with Preach and all these other people, and I was just taking a nap there because I had gotten like this horrible cough. So if you were at the shoot, or if you're Preach, you know that he like introduced me to people, and I was not a person he went on 2 dates with, and I'm a retard. I'm just only a retard. So, matter of fact, you saw my LinkedIn. My life is pretty in order. The only thing I was doing wrong was obviously fucking with this guy. So.
I love her. She got a good sense of humor. She called him saying he lived like a Reddit mod. And she said the only thing I did wrong was fuck with this guy. So he's trying to embarrass her, send her LinkedIn. And she's successful. I don't go on people's personal things when they got LinkedIn and jobs and stuff. But ABBA actually did that to girls. And this is who y'all say is more high ground, more moral superior than than red pill guys. I'd never see a whole bunch of red pill men doxing females and showing their addresses and all this other shit. They take the L and they bounce. Fresh, he had to deal with this shit for months, even though nearly the whole year of videos being made about him. And then they was vindicated because the girl turned on everybody else that was on her side. And then nobody apologized to Fresh.
Anyway, so he takes me to this shoot with the people, and I remember saying goodbye to him and him being like, okay, have a safe flight. So very monotone. So I get on this 10-hour flight back, and I'm just blocked for like no reason. He tells me I'm a disturbed person. No, he didn't say I'm a disturbed person. He said, I don't know, something like that. He said, you're a weird person. So then he blocks me, and I'm like, okay, I can take rejection. Maybe I had done something wrong. So yeah, that's kind of where we left off. Then this year, then I had to reach back out to him because I was not getting my period. And this is a story I wasn't really comfortable sharing, unless it was for Libby. So if you want to go into the detail of that, we can. But the reason I was unblocked again was because he was wearing the fucking t-shirts that I gifted him in his videos, and he was not texting me back. So then I was like, that's messed up. I at least.
Oh, so he's getting gifts from women, or getting gifts from. I don't think this might be the last woman getting gifts from women and wearing a shirt and blocking them. He's a bitch, man.
Take off the fucking t-shirt and burn it. Also, I got him dominoes. So if he ever was playing dominoes, maybe, who cares? Dominoes are not worth that much. But I'm just saying, like, I did feel like there was an emotional connection there. So it was not 2 dates. Maybe it was like 2 good dates, and the rest was all, I don't know. So we met a 3rd time because I had gotten in a situation where I mentioned him to someone, and they were like, hey, I know him, I'll reach out to him. And I think this is a funny coincidence. So I was like, oh, hell no. So I just contacted Abba. I was like, hey, if somebody's like messaging you about me, this was something that happened years ago. I'm sorry. Like, If you ever had the feeling that I used you for fame or something and I was spreading your name around here, that would not be true. So he responded very positively and he told me that he was sorry for how he had treated me in the past and that maybe he was just lacking something and that it made us not compatible and yada yada yada. So I go to Canada in March this year and I have to say I had a good time. He was way more caring. He had like his life more in order. He had lost the weight, so a lot of things were amazing. And also like the whole contraception thing was sorted. And I felt very safe and good about everything, to be honest. And then at the end, this is where it gets messy. Once again, it gets messy. It's like, I was on my flight back, and I was telling him that I was curious about if this could progress into anything further. And he tells me, no, because he doesn't want to do long distance. So I'm like, we were just talking for 3 months. We had started talking in January, like very intensively, where he told me he had a crazy ex and it was hard for him to love and no. So I was really being vulnerable, apparently for no reason. So he, what was it? Yeah, so he had made a video of us kissing in Montreal. And I remember him not asking if he could video us kissing, but I wasn't, at the time of it happening, I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was nice. I wanted a video of us kissing, but then I think 5 minutes later, we were just kind of laying, and I told him, I'm not sure if I really want this video to exist.
So this is going to be for red pill moment, and this is a rare occasion for both men and women. You need to start taping everything, recording calls, everything. Men mostly, but women. If you're dating these moral police guys, start building a file on them. Okay? Just don't do it to the red pill guys. Do it to the guys who are running around here talking about they're morally superior than everybody else. Because then we can expose them. This is juicy. I love it.
So he takes his phone out and he shows me his gallery and his recently deleted. And the video wasn't in any of those. But I remember it being kind of weird because I was like, if I took a video of something, why would I delete it right after? Like, did he send it to himself or something? That's what I was thinking. So when we ended things, I was a bit mad that he said he didn't want to do long distance because that was kind of the deal I was signing up to. And he had kind of pushed to be more emotionally involved. I just wanted to haha hee I guess. And so I also told him, hey, can you just, it occurred to me that there's a hidden folder in iCloud. So I asked him, hey, can you take a screenshot of the hidden folder and send it to me so I can see that it's really not anywhere? It would just make me feel safer. So he doesn't do that. So I ask again, can you send me like a screenshot of the hidden folder? And he ignores me. So, but he keeps responding to other things I'm sending, like, hey, goodbye, nobody's like mad, everything's good. Also, can you send me like a screenshot of the hidden folder? He responds to everything else, which is like, hey, bye-bye, we did well, no, nobody's mad, no. So it was like just a bunch of bullshit. So then I'm like, hey, I don't like begging for this. We have nothing to talk about anymore. So I blocked him. And then I get like an email of him, and it is a screenshot of his hidden folder and a video. And yeah, that's how we ended things, kind of sour, even though there was really not a reason for it to be sour. Because I had kind of tried to explain to him that there's a reason, the difference between, like, objectively, he should not have to send me his hidden folder, but it would make me feel safer. So this is something he kind of didn't compute to him, that I wasn't accusing him of being a liar. So for me to move on. So then when I saw Libby's video, I was just really offended that he had first we were talking to each other at the same time. And secondly, that he knew he could get people pregnant and he still continued on. And if you take a video of someone and that they decide, it could just have been handled so much better. So he...
Okay. they're gonna his fans gonna sweep the same shit that happened with Destiny. Hopefully it's gonna be a third girl, and if a third girl comes out, ooh, we gonna see what she looks like, and we gonna see they all gonna team up, and this shit's gonna be wild. Woo! This gonna be wild. Wow. I love it, man. I love it. I love it, man. Let's see. Let's see right now. Is anybody going to say anything right now? Let's see. Let's see. His comment section is still locked. Oh, it ain't locked anymore. Oh no, is this dude right here? Yo, I just exposed somebody. So let's see this guy's answer, guys. This is
Battery
supposed
level is 60%.
This is supposed to be a red pill channel. Now let's expose somebody in real time. What do you think about what Abba did to Fresh? Was that okay? Now, mind you, this guy right here, depending on he's a content creator. This is him. This is a guy who makes fake red pill videos. So, depending on what he says, we're going to see what kind of fake red pill he is. I don't need that. That was good content. That was good content right here. This is it right here. This is good content right here. Hopefully he knows. Yeah, I'm waiting for this right now. Let's see this real quick. This is insane. So a fake red pill guy is joining Abba because this is the situation he is. This is what I'm talking about the fake red pill people, right? The fake ones. So, mind you, this guy probably, when did he start? Let's see, when did he start? I'm trying to find out when did he start? 300 videos. Oldest. 4 months ago? That can't be right. Why can't I see when he started? 2020. Yeah, that don't make no sense. He deleted some videos. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So let's refresh. Oh no. Let's refresh. Let's go right here.
So this little guy.
Let's pin right here. Let's go. Hopefully he'll send back. If that's not it, let's go. We got this right here. It should. Okay. 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 Wait. Wait. Did this dude delete us? Okay, here we go. I bet you he won't hit back. I bet you he won't say nothing. We're gonna expose a fake red pill channel, guys. And we're gonna see exactly what he says. we're gonna expose a grifter right now. So we're gonna give it time. And if he doesn't say anything, I knew Abba was a real one. Dog collar, holy shit. Wow. Let's see what this guy said about Fresh situation. The okay. Let's okay. What is his name? Peace World. Let's see. What is his name? You got a hyphen or Peace World. Okay. Did he say anything about Fresh and Fit? No. He must not be in the analytics. He must have erased the videos. Let's try it again. You doing this? I'm doing this real time. Probably gonna get this off real quick, and we'll come back.